like, what compelled you enough to, like, that made you so motivated for Faso that you feel like it's done enough good that you wanted to come out here and protest for him, I guess?
Well, I've been a lifelong conservative. I've always come from a conservative family. I'm actually interning on the Faso campaign this fall through SUNY New Paltz, which
so,
is very familiar.
Nice. Yeah, I know it's not SUNY, but is it more that you're just like, because you're conservative and he's conservative, you want to support more conservative people?
It's honestly like predominantly fiscal.
What do you mean by that? I'm sorry.
Like predominantly for like money, for like lower taxes reasons such as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Particularly for like, I don't know, government financial reasons. Like how I think the government should spend money or not.
Why are you so anti-Faso?
Well, because I feel like Faso personally has not done enough good to be considered to still be in Congress. I don't.
More specifically, what has he done bad?
He has voted to repeal Obamacare.
Okay.
He's deciding to vote in the Republican Health Care Act, Bill Act.
I don't necessarily find that to be a negative, but that's just me personally.
Do you find it bad when people are dying?
Yes, but I don't think that directly connects.
I'd say access to affordable healthcare does directly connect to people dying. If you can't afford to receive the medicine you need for a life-threatening condition, what are you supposed to do?
It makes it so that those who are subsidized can afford health care and those who don't receive subsidies can't afford it at all.
I'm not arguing for single payer.
I mean, single
Germany's got a multi-payer, universal multi-payer system, and anyone, you could go there, break your leg, they'll still pay for most of the bill.
What is a universal multi-payer system? That's capitalism. I would just argue that you're either better off having complete free market or complete single payer because
name one instance of a complete free market for me. Just one. One instance of a complete free market.
Well, what do you mean by that? Like,
a free market.
I mean, obviously in the United States we don't have a perfectly free market.
You know, we have socialist elements in the United States for sure. Regulations
it's a mix, for sure.
are all socialist elements.
But when we had less regulations, such as in the 1920s, like monopolies were formed, and that wasn't good for competition. But that was capitalism unregulated. That was free market.
There needs to be some regulation to keep people safe in a capitalist society. 100%,
now,
I agree with that.
Monopolies are bad for competition, but if you have a single-payer health system, that's also a monopoly. It's just a government monopoly instead of a business monopoly.
Different. You can have different forms of insurance policies. Multiple insurance policies and different options within that single-payer system is a useful thing. Because the whole idea of the free market is that you have the ability to choose as you want, yes?
Yes.
And that no one chooses for you.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that. No one should choose for you. But no one should be able to prevent people from choosing with a barrier such as money, which is currently what we see with our healthcare system.
Okay.
There's no rehabilitation in our current system.
That's a problem.
So Delgado is interested in looking at ways of rehabilitation rather than just empty punishment that worsens people's lives.
Yeah, jail's been found to improve recidivism and actually, like, if you go into jail, you're more likely to end up back in jail.
Yeah.
And that's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, and he's trying to lower recidivism. I understand that as a goal. I just don't understand what his process of doing that is. You know what I mean? I don't understand, like,
does he have
what steps he
Filbert answer for that?
Easy step that I can think of off the top of my head. Cutting minimum sentencing, which already is an undemocratic implement in law, because minimum sentencing means that the jury and the judge don't have as much.
Is that something he's personally for?
Yeah,
he said.
He's been saying that he's